Yo, 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 y'all know what it is. Chris Jones.
Ike Barron, welcome to Spoken
We
Man.
are back. Spoken Minds. It's
Yes,
time.
sir.
We said we was going to do y'all some live shows instead of just, always being in the studio, man. We want to interact with the fans exactly why we doing the show. Glad we here on this Thursday.
Yes,
If y'all
sir.
having a drink like myself, man, enjoy. We're going to get right to it, man.
Yeah, man. You know, I was out sick last week, man. I wanted to argue with you some,
He
but
was out sick, man. He ain't gonna tell y'all about his health department. I seen the results. He's positive. He was positive. He needed a week off, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Gonna leave it at that, man. So
yeah, all right.
let's dive into it, man, because I've been waiting for this. College football playoffs.
Hey, man, what do you think about the first top four?
The first top four, man, I completely disagree with, man. It really got me in my feelings, man. We got Georgia number one. I'm okay with that. Bama number two. You know what? I'm okay with that too. Michigan State number three. Oregon number four. I completely disagree with. We got Ohio State number five and Cincy number six. Me personally, I feel like Cincy deserves to be in the top four. You shaking your head now, so let me go ahead and just plead my case real quick.
They haven't played anybody.
They played Notre Dame.
And Notre Dame is what?
Notre Dame's in the top 10. Notre Dame is in the top 10. Notre Dame has one loss in 4 years at home, and that was to Cincinnati. They beat them convincingly in South Bend. Well, what gets me is the college football playoff system and college football period. They love Notre Dame. They always show love to Notre Dame, except when it comes to teams that beat them. So how can you love Notre Dame but don't love the team to beat them? Like I said, that one win is better than what Oregon has. Oregon beat Ohio State team, but Oregon lost to an unranked Stanford. Stanford is 3-5. That's who they lost to. Oregon should not be in the top four at all. I wouldn't be mad if they moved Ohio State up. Move Ohio State into the top four, have Cincinnati 5, and then let it play out. But Cincinnati should be higher than 6.
Now I can agree with that. I can agree Ohio State being in over Oregon, but not Cincinnati, man. Like I'm not big on Notre Dame, so that win to me wasn't that impressive to me. Other than that, they haven't played anybody else, so I wouldn't give Cincinnati that edge. But Georgia 1 and Bama 2, I'll take that all day long.
But who's playing anybody? Who's Michigan State played?
They did just beat up on Michigan. Well, not beat up, but they scored a whole lot of points on Michigan.
But Michigan's fluke because Michigan hadn't played. Michigan hadn't played a ranked team at all this whole year. Michigan State hadn't played a ranked team at all. So that's where I'm going with it. Ohio State should be in. Like I said, Oregon should not be in. I think we both agree there, right?
Right.
Oregon should not be in. I mean, Oregon beat Ohio State. Granted, they lost to a 3-5 Stanford team. If you lose to an unranked team that ain't even got a winning record, you shouldn't be considered for the playoffs. That's my take on it, man. But I get it. They got C.J. Burdell. He's probably going to be the number one pick in the draft. So that's why they got him right there. That's why they got him there. It's a money grab. And they actually doing Cincinnati wrong because SMU is a legit football team. They're 7-1. SMU is a legit football team. They didn't even rank them in the top 25. So that means when Cincinnati beats them, that doesn't bolster their resume to get them in. We'll see how it plays out. I think I do like Georgia and Alabama at the top, so we'll roll with that. But Cincinnati got shafted, man. But even though we're talking about college football, I still got to say my Go Cats because we got Tennessee coming into town this week. I ain't gonna leave that out. Everybody talking smack about us losing to Mississippi State and then losing to Georgia. Well, we got Tennessee at Kroger Field. I ain't seen none of them Tennessee fans with all them posts. Have you?
Mm-hmm. Not at all.
Eric Gerton, all them, they like to post about Tennessee and Tennessee balls. They've been real quiet here lately, man.
Oh, yeah, man. They know they're in trouble.
They know they're
especially us coming off a loss and being at home, they in trouble.
They in trouble, man.
In trouble.
I look for I look for UK to really step up and play big, man. That game, man, and I look for us to show out.
Yeah, you know? I'm ready to see us back on the field again.
Come on, man. So so moving on, man. We got some NFL news, man. The Von Miller trade. That shocked the world right there, man. I mean, Von Miller gets traded from the Broncos. What's your thoughts on that?
Man, that's crazy. Like Aaron Donald, Von Miller, Jalen Ramsey, like they got 3 Hall of Famers, 3 people that you can argue are the best ever in their positions. Stuff, man. Like you can make an argument for each one of them. Like Aaron Donald, he's probably gonna go down as the best
position.
Yeah. Damn. And Jalen Ramsey could end up going down as the greatest in this position. And Von Miller also, I mean, I know he hasn't been the same Von Miller here lately, but I think this is what he needed, was a fresh start and to have some other great players around him. I
think man, Derrick, you just said it. Derrick, you said it right there, man. I hate to say it. I know Bucs fans such as yourself really hate to see Von Miller go. I know when Von Miller went to the Rams, I know y'all just cringed. I know a lot of Bucs fans probably was already making plans and getting hotel reservations for the Super Bowl. I know you took those back because y'all beat the Rams without Von Miller, but Von Miller is a difference maker, man.
The Rams beat us.
Oh, no, the Rams beat y'all. That's right. The Rams beat y'all.
They beat us last year, too.
They beat y'all. And guess what? If y'all see them again in the playoffs, you know, they beat y'all once, they beat y'all twice. I'd be a fool to bet with y'all the third time.
Hey, the last team to beat us twice and see us in the playoffs got sent packing.
Well, I mean, I feel like you ain't going to make no reservations past that game. I know that much.
As if they got to make it there first. We're going to be there.
What do you mean they're going to be there? They're the better team right now. What are you talking about?
They were considered the better team last year.
They beat y'all, and they got one loss. They're the better team right now. Just say that.
They were supposed to be the better team last year.
Who's the best team in the NFC? Let's just be honest. I'm not going to say 49ers. The 49ers are not the best team in the NFC. Who's
they not? Man, what are you talking about? They not even the. Your boys ain't even the top 10 of the NFC.
So let's be real with the fans right now, man. The 49ers are not the best team in the best team in the NFC, and neither are the Bucs.
Yeah, so I mean, you think the Rams are?
I think the Rams is the best team in the NFC, hands down. Even Ed Von Miller, man, they good on all 3 levels. Matt Stafford, I was wrong about him. He got that offense rolling. Cooper Kupp's looking like the best receiver in the NFL. The Rams is the best team in the NFC and probably in the NFL right now.
Well, what happened to them when they played the Cardinals?
The Cardinals offense is rolling. But what's the Cardinals looking like right now?
I mean, they lost 1 game?
They lost to a Green Bay team that didn't even have their top 2 receivers. I mean, come on, man. The Rams have been solid inside and out. It's title of bust, like everybody's saying right here. It's title of bust. You got the Bucs and the Packers.
I agree with Reginald, and I don't never agree with Reginald.
Well, that lets you know y'all both fluke, y'all both crazy. Reginald don't know what he's talking about. Y'all may not even Aaron Rodgers may not even be playing no more this year.
Bro, do you know what you said last year? You said my Bucs weren't gonna make it to the Super Bowl last year.
I just hated that y'all got Tom Brady. I hated y'all got Tom Brady.
It was funny. It was funny because a lot of people was like, "Oh, well, y'all got Tom Brady, but y'all defense is still trash." And then we win the Super Bowl, and the only reason y'all won the Super Bowl was because of y'all defense. Like, I don't get it, bro.
Now listen, man. Tom Brady. When y'all start off the season last year, Bruce Arians was still doing his offense. Then he let Tom Brady take over, man. He let Aaron Rodgers will be back next week. We'll see what happens if it's garners attention because he said he got vaccinated or immunized or whatever you want to say. If it garners enough attention and they dig deep and realize he lied about getting vaccinated, I can see the NFL taking precautions behind that. That's where I'm going with that. I mean, what's your take on that? He's telling everybody he got vaccinated, and if he didn't get vaccinated, do you think a penalty will come down on that?
No, because there's no rules in the NFL saying that he has to be vaccinated.
I got you. I just feel like, man, with all that stuff going on, because remember, Aaron Rodgers was having trouble at the beginning of the season. He didn't want to report. He was saying he didn't want to be a part of the team. He was forcing a trade. Now here we are. I got vaccinated, but I didn't get vaccinated. Now I got COVID. Don't you think Green Bay's tired of dealing with Aaron Rodgers? I mean, I'm tired of hearing about it.
Yeah, but he's still winning games. So
he's still winning games.
He's winning games. That's what matters.
That's what matters, man.
All right, now look. Let me ask you this question, because Derrick Henry was the guy that you said was going to be the MVP.
Yeah.
And it was the guy that was going to lead Tennessee to the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry gets hurt and they losing for the season. What's your take with that, man?
Man,
big blow.
That's a big blow, man. I think he was on pace. I think he was on pace to really shock the world and possibly be the next running back to get the MVP. They picked up Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson last year, he played for the Lions. For people who don't know, played for the Lions, played 16 games, started 10, rushed for 604 yards, 7 touchdowns, 3.9 a carry. I don't think he's going to be enough. I don't think he's going to be enough to get over the hump, man. Tennessee's a heavy run team. Julio Jones ain't been healthy. So I don't think Tennessee, I think that's a big enough blow. I don't think Tennessee makes it to the Super Bowl. But I do think Tennessee, shockingly, still makes the playoffs and possibly wins the AFC. I think Tennessee still got a shot to be the top team in the AFC, but when it comes playoff times, I think they hurt. I'll tell you this. Let me run these games by you, and you tell me what you think with Tennessee. So Tennessee is 6-2 now, 6-2 right now, right? So they already got both games with the Colts. Both games out of the Colts, the toughest team in the division, they're done with them. They play at the Rams this week. That's probably a loss. They got the Saints without Jameis Winston. I think they win that game. They got the Texans.
The only thing about the Saints is the Saints have a really good defense.
They do have a good defense, but I think Tennessee, it's in Tennessee. I think after coming off a Rams loss, it's in Tennessee. Adrian Peterson, he's serviceable. You know, like I said before, he's like the Terminator. You know, he's like the Terminator. He's a machine, but I don't think he's going to Arnold Schwarzenegger got old. He's still, you know, Adrian Peterson got old, but I still think he can run. They got the Texans after that. They got the Patriots, which
that's always tricky.
Yeah, because
where's that game at?
It's in New England.
Ooh,
that could be tough. But New England, Bill Belichick stops the quarterback, but he's not good at defending the run. If they need Adrian Peterson in any game, it'll be that game.
Yeah, but Adrian Peterson's not the AP that we know.
Right. So you could say 2 losses. After that, they got the Jags.
They'll win.
They got the Steelers.
Steelers is a tricky game too.
I don't know, man. I don't believe in Ben Roethlisberger.
It's the Steelers is one of them teams. Like one day they might look great.
They might look
next week they might look horrible. Like that's a tricky game. Where's that one at?
It's in Tennessee.
Okay.
And then they got the 49ers coming to Tennessee.
That's definitely a win for Tennessee.
I wouldn't say definitely, but I would.
even though Jimmy G looked pretty good last week, man.
Don't say definitely, but it's a win. They got the Dolphins coming in.
The Dolphins.
The Miami Dolphins going to Tennessee. That's a win. Tennessee got that.
Yeah, but that game's that's tricky too, because at moments they look like they could be a good team.
But they got one. What they got? 1-2 wins. They looking in the fact.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like at moments of the game, you'll be like, man, them boys they could play some ball, and then they just fold.
I guess you could say it. Then they end the season with the Texans. My whole thing is they got a favorable schedule. They got a lot of weak teams on their schedule to end the season.
They still gonna go playoffs.
They still go playoffs. I feel like out of them games, they can win at least 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, I say they probably finish like
11 wins, easy.
I say 12, maybe 12-5. 12-5, 11-6.
You say 12. So,
but I think they go into the playoffs and lose the first game.
Yeah, so that could happen. So
yeah, I think they go in and lose the first game.
Yeah, so then I'm with you on that. That's the same thing I said. I think they get in the playoffs, but they don't make the Super Bowl because Derrick Henry's going to hurt them, man.
All right, look, before we get off the NFL, I got one more NFL thing for you.
Cut the light off.
Hey, all we can see is your teeth.
Hey, at least you know they white.
All we can see was your teeth.
At least you know they white, man. They white. She.
Hey, nah,
she's African, man.
But for real, before we get off the NFL, one more subject I wanted to hit on, man, was the Henry Ruggs situation, man. Gosh, man.
That's tough, man. I hate that for that young boy, man.
You know, for those, if anybody's, I'm sure everybody knows, but if for those that doesn't know that are watching, Henry Ruggs, you know, young wide receiver for the Las Vegas Raiders, got in a car accident.
She keep doing that, man. Hold on.
But he got in a car accident where he was intoxicated and ran into the back of somebody and killed him. They said he was going 156.
156, man.
Gosh, man. And I think the guy, man, I think his career is over.
I'm gonna say
I'm not. Nah, his career is over, bro. Ain't nobody gonna want to take a chance on him no more. Plus,
go ahead.
Plus, no matter what, like even if he doesn't get convicted of like any kind of murder or you know something like that, like if he only does a little bit of time or he ends up doing no time at all, he's still gonna get a big suspension. He's gonna be out of the league for at least couple years.
He'll be out of the league for a couple years. I think he's
trying to come back after a couple years and needing a team to take a chance on you is gonna be big.
I think, but you know what's crazy about America and the NFL, especially the NFL are media driven. They like them feel good stories. They like to give people second chances. One thing we know about him, he's young. Now, it's been a lot of flack in BTG about this, man. And I don't support what he did. I don't agree with what he did. I don't think he should walk away. You do the crime, you do the time. I agree with that. One thing I do hate that's going on in BTG, and if you could probably agree with me, because you know we both overcame our obstacles and what we went through. I hate when people are hypocrites. The same people who sit here saying, dude should have did that, dude's dumb, or he should have did better. He should have do better. You know, if he knew better, he do better. Y'all the same ones that still drinking and driving too.
Right. But I'll say this though. If I had that much money, man, I would have a driver.
I mean, but that's neither here nor there because a Uber costs the same for me and him and you.
Yeah, but an Uber is somebody that you don't know. So I'm saying, you know, like, all right, like say I was to hit big.
You was to hit big.
You my dog. I'm making sure you ain't working no more. But right. guess what you gonna do to earn that, never having to work again, do all of that.
But at the same time,
drive, bro.
At the same time, though, how many dudes you know that ain't making $1 out here that'll drive for you right now? You know, at the end of the day, it's levels to it. But
I mean, look, bro, I know you right, but I'll say yes. Now,
he made a mistake. He made a mistake, and he made a human mistake.
I'll say yes, though. The reason it makes it hard to look at it that way, Jones, is he was going 156 miles per hour,
and that's troubling. You know what?
Now, if you went out and you had drinks, because we've all done it.
We've all done it.
I mean, if you drink, we've all done it.
Got behind the wheel, right?
Yeah. We've all done it. Like we've all had some drinks and then drove home from the club or the bar or whatever. Right. But when we drinking and we driving home, we making sure we trying to drive the
like I said,
156 miles per hour and you been drinking,
It did it for me too. It did it. Hey, hold on real quick, baby. It did it for me too. But also I understand this though. How many of us got sports cars? How
Go
many
ahead, man, before you get in trouble.
Yeah, let me.
Yeah, you're right about the sports cars, but still, man, like you got.
Yeah. How many of us got sports cars? Because you got to look at it like this, man. I mean, in sports cars, they go 0 to 100 in 5-6 seconds.
But you don't do that when you drinking, bro.
You drinking. You don't do it when you drinking. You're right about that, man. I mean, there's no justifying that, man. I mean, he should have thought smarter. I think he takes his consequences. He takes it how it comes, and we'll see what happens with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that's rough, man.
It's rough, man. But I will say this, man. He's young. I don't think his life is ruined. And I hope I pray for both families. I hope he does his time, and then he gets out, and then we'll see what happens from there. Why didn't she drive? She probably was intoxicated too.
Man, but look.
I mean, for him to be 0.161, I would almost like to think, they probably was both out having a good time.
But you drink a certain amount, man, and you lit, man.
You don't get behind the wheel.
Plus, look, you the girlfriend. I'm the one making millions.
Yeah, sit down.
So you got to drive, girl.
He should have let her drive, man.
If we both drunk, bro, and we got to get to where we going.
Yeah.
The one that has the least amount to lose, I drive.
Yeah, understandable, man. I mean, that's a given, man. I mean, it's like I said, it's a tough situation around the board.
It's sad, man, for real.
It's bad, man. I mean, but like I said, man, I pray for him, and I also pray for the victor's family. But also, man, I mean, hopefully he can pick up the pieces once it's done, whether it's 2 years or 20 years, man. Take it from here.
Yeah.
God has a plan, man. So hopefully he can move past that.
All right, man. Well, them type of subjects I don't really like, bro. But
I tell you what, we got a jam-packed weekend with fights.
Nah, before we get to the fights, bro, we got to talk about what's coming up Tuesday night, man.
Tuesday night, man. We got Duke.
Tuesday night,
we got Duke versus UK, man.
We got Puke versus UK, man. BBN
in Madison Square Garden.
Hey, man.
This
is my revenge game.
Revenge game, man. The last time we get to play Coach K, man. I think Coach Cal's going to take full advantage of that. It's teams unlike the other teams. This team, we actually got experience, so we ain't got to go through so many growing pains with the freshmen. We got a lot of transfers. I think Duke has the best player. I think Duke has the best athlete. I'm not even going to say best player because I think Brooks, if you watched him I know it was just an exhibition, he's got a chip on his shoulder. I look at him having one of them P.J. Washington-type seasons where he shows his worth. But I feel like UK wins. I feel like UK wins big, man.
Hey, man, Ty Washington, man. That's a bad boy, man.
Bad boy, man.
Like watching him play, man, like he lets the game come to him. He don't play too fast. He don't play too slow. Like he just plays in a rhythm, man. That boy can play. Plus, we got some shooters this year. And we got some dogs down in the paint. Man, we're gonna be all right, man. We're gonna be nice, man.
We're gonna be nice, man. My whole thing is this. I don't know if how Calipari is gonna manage our level. We got a lot of players, man. I'm talking about we can go with potentially 10, 12 deep. So
yeah.
The CJ Frederick was hurt. He didn't play. And Toppin didn't play. So what are we gonna do with that, man? Calipari's got a lot of weapons. We got a lot of depth. I think we get past this game because I don't feel like Duke's going to be ready. I think Duke's got some young talent. I look for UK to win this game easy. Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up, man. Like you said, Ty, man, he's that guy, man.
Hey, man, he's the truth, man.
He's definitely the truth, man. Like Ty pulling up in that Porsche.
Plus, we got that. We got some experience at the point guard position.
Yeah,
with Miss and with Wheeler, man. Like they both They both got experience. They both are smart with the ball. Like,
exactly.
and we got some shooters too this year, man. We're gonna be all right, man.
Man, we lock and loaded, man.
Where's Donovan at while we talking about Duke, man? Where is the good old Donovan?
I don't know where Donovan at, man. I like when he puts the hashtag on her. I don't want to say it on the live, man, but I'll definitely be with him. We got a bunch of Duke haters on here, man. We got Rabbit Foot Walker who's rooting for Blank Man, thinking North Carolina's gonna be something. Blank Man can't coach. He needs to be out fighting crime somewhere, man.
Yeah, man. They got the worst man. He might be the worst coach in history.
He is the worst coach, man. I don't know what
goofy looking, man. Like
I mean, at Duke and North Carolina rivalry is going downhill as we speak, man. It's going downhill. Yeah. So
plus, John, I haven't been able to talk to you about this, man. But I wanted to ask you. I've been wanting to ask you this question. Moving into some Major League Baseball, do you think that baseball needed the Braves to win and be a big name team again?
Of course, man. I mean, if anybody watched baseball or stuck with baseball, man, baseball was at its peak when the Braves was good years ago. I don't think anybody who watches baseball. I was a Braves fan back in the day. Everybody liked the Braves. I mean, when they had Smoltz, Glavine, Avery, Maddox, Chipper Jones, like the Braves have always been
even back before that when they had David Justice.
Come on, David Justice.
I'll tell you this.
He was that guy.
I think now, not trying to throw any kind of race out there, but I think the Black community has always loved teams like the Braves. So seeing the Braves win, you get to see a lot more of us watching baseball again.
Exactly, man. Plus, look where it's at. It's in ATL. So, obviously, with it being an ATL, the Braves have always been a good team, man. Like he said, ATL hats, they get ready to shoot back up, man. I mean, they always been.
Gary, give me a Brave starter jacket.
Come on, man. They hadn't won since 1995, man. And like I said, it goes way back. Like Kit said, man, it goes way back, man.
That was a long time ago, wasn't it?
That's when I liked the Braves, man.
Yeah. So you want me to tell you how long ago it was? It was so long ago.
And it's always good the underdog story because everybody.
Hey, for real, bro. That's so long ago. That's the last time the 49ers won a Super Bowl.
Hey, man, don't make that
so long ago.
Don't make that correlation. I don't like it. I don't like that one bit. I'm gonna tell you.
Brother, that was a long time ago.
Slow down, man. Slow down now. Slow down, because we done went to 2 Super Bowls since then. So slow down, man.
Yeah, 2 and lost.
But the Braves was tough, man. And everybody likes the underdog story because I don't think nobody really gave them a chance. Houston was the favorite all season. The Braves had a claw just to get in, man. And George Schorler, him hitting 3 home runs in the World Series, man, getting the MVP. I like Freeman going out. On top because he probably won't be a Braves next season. He'll probably be leaving ATL. He's in the last day of his contract. Because, them baseball players make some money. They make some money. They ain't got no salary cap. So once they get that money and they get that last year, they up out of there, man, because ATL don't want to keep paying them people that money, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Look, I mess with the Rays because I'm a Tampa guy, but I've also messed with the Braves forever, man. But I think baseball needed it.
Baseball definitely needed that, man.
I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see them back on top. Plus, I get tired of seeing the same teams all the time, man. Like, it's good to start seeing some teams that ain't been there in a while start to get there.
Right. And like you said, man, I mean, the Houston, like my man Williams said, everybody hated the Houston Astros. Everybody hates a favorite. Everybody hates the best, So, everybody rooted for the underdog, man, which was Atlanta, man. I was glad to see them win. Straight up, man.
Hey, I know this weekend we got some boxing and some UFC. Well, we're gonna talk about the boxing first, but before we get into that, I just want to ask you, what are you gonna watch? Are you gonna watch the boxing or are you gonna watch the UFC?
Man, of course, man. I'm gonna watch the UFC, man. I got to. I need a fire stick, man. I appreciate my guys hooking me up, man. I need a fire stick because I can't pay for both, man. I'm trying to save money for the holiday season, man, and both for pay-per-views. But that UFC card, man, is super loaded, man. Anybody who's not a fight fan, tune in. Usman, Covington too.
Let's talk about the boxing first.
Okay, let's dive into the boxing.
Yeah, I want to hear your take on that because that I've been thinking about watching the boxing over the UFC this weekend.
Woo, that's tough, man. Listen, man, if you never listen to me on anything, don't do that. Now, the only reason why I say that is because the Canelo Alvarez versus Caleb Plant, that is a big fight, but it's only one fight. That's the only fight that's really good on the card. You got a lot because a lot of the smaller guys, you don't see a lot of knockouts, and this is just for the regular fight fans. Of course, I know all the fighters, so of course it'd be good. But Canelo Alvarez versus Plant, it's a lot of bad blood there. Plant, he's been taunting Alvarez. You know, if y'all remember at the press conference, man, he was looking him dead in his eye. He's not backing down at all. He ain't backing down. He's ready. But the thing about it is, we don't know nothing about Plant. You know, Plant, he's got the belt. He's in that division. We don't really know what he's bringing to the table. I mean, he fought an ex-champ, Truax, but Truax has been watered down. He's on his way out of boxing. So he beat him, but he didn't even beat him convincingly. So Plant, you know what they say, what the OGs used to tell us back in the day when we was on the court. You're too young. You don't know enough. That's what goes on right here, man. Plant, you young. I think you got a great career ahead of you. But Canelo, he's still young, but he's been fighting since he was 20. He got 40-plus fights under his belt. I don't think Plant know enough.
So you got Canelo?
I got Canelo with the 8th round TKO, man. I'm telling you.
8th round?
8th round, man. Because he's not going to be able – Plant's not going to be able to stop Canelo from getting inside. Canelo is stronger than him already. Plants needs the experience to keep Canelo on the outside. I don't think he's going to have the experience to do that. I see Canelo being able to get inside, really beat the body up, and I think his corner's going to throw in the towel in the 8th round. Said it's too much beating.
I told somebody that I think it could end in 6 or 7.
Hey, see?
But I hope it goes the distance. I want to see a really good fight.
Oh, it's going to be a good fight.
I'm talking about I want it to go the distance. Like, I want to see a good fight that don't end.
Yeah, it ain't going to be like that Wilder Fury. Wilder Fury was good.
It wasn't a good fight.
That was a great fight from first to the end. I mean,
it wasn't a good fight.
I mean, it ended in a knockout, but from round 1 all the way to the end,
it wasn't a good fight.
Well, I picked Fury to win anyway.
Wilder was getting beat up on, man. Yeah, he had a couple. He had maybe 2 rounds that he actually probably really won.
He put him down a little bit, man. But I'm telling you like this, man. Alvarez, what you don't do, Plant, is mess with a sleeping giant. You over here messing with Canelo. That was not the way, man. Don't wrap Canelo up. Canelo's not going to take it easy on you. He's going to beat up on him early. It could end early, like you said.
Yeah.
That'll be a good fight to watch.
Now tell me why I should watch the UFC over the Canelo and Caleb Plant.
You said you wanted to see a good fight, right?
Yeah.
You said you wanted to see a good one.
Yeah.
So let me tell you like this, man. That UFC card is loaded. And we're going to start it off with the Marlon Vera and Frankie Edgar fight. As 2 legends. If you're not into UFC, man, this will be the time to watch it, man. You got 2 legends in the fight game. They're both going to bring it. They don't back down. They both going to bring it. It's going to be straight brawling. I don't know who's going to win that fight, honestly. But I know both of them are desperate for a win to stay relevant. These are 2 Hall of Famers. That's how it's going to start off. Then it's going to go to Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler, he's good on the ground, wrestling, boxing, as well as his jiu-jitsu. Justin Gaethje, he's just a straight power hitter, man. When I tell you, man, he's got the power, he gonna knock your lights out. And he ain't tapping. He's the type of fighter, man, you got to knock him out, or when you choke him out, you're going to have to put him to sleep. because he ain't tapping. He ain't tapping. So that fight's going to be good. It could go either way. You know, that's going to be a must. I'm talking about these are all firework fights that you're going to have to be on the edge of your seat. You're going to be thinking, why the hell I ain't been watching MMA? That's what I'm telling you with these fights, man. Michael Chandler, Justin Gaethje, it could go either way. Like I said, I think Michael Chandler could win the fight if he takes it to the ground. But the thing is, he wants to impress Dana White to get a championship bout. Dana White likes fireworks. So if he tries to stand with Justin Gaethje, he could lose. We don't know what's going to happen in that fight. Then we got Rose and Zhang. You know, Rose is a betting favorite. She's a girl. The first time they fought, Rose gave her a head kick on some Street Fighter Liu Kang type stuff that put her all the way out. And I'm going to tell you right now, man, Zhang is coming back for a vengeance. She's been training with Henry Cejudo, another champion. She's ready to go. She was on a 26-fight win streak before she lost that fight. Look for fireworks that fight. That could be the best fight. So I don't know who's going to win that, man. I'm telling you right now. Then you got the championship fight, man. You got Usman versus Covington, too. Usman should be in the conversation for the GOAT. Straight up, man. Dude is good at all levels of fighting. You heard of Khabib? He wrestles like Khabib. Khabib didn't even want to fight the guy to catch weight. Everybody calls Khabib the GOAT. He did not want to fight Usman in the catch weight. He denied it and went on retired. That's how good Usman is. He's good with his hands. I'm talking about he's throwing 50-piece combos, knocking people out. He's good at his jiu-jitsu. If you want to watch a fighter and see somebody who could be a fan favorite in the MMA, real good, feel-good story, it's Usman, man. He's fighting Covington, and I hate Covington, man. Covington hates LeBron. He loves Trump. He talks smack to everybody, man. I really want to see Usman knock Covington's lights out. I hate Covington, man. I mean, I really hate him. But one thing about it is Covington talks smack, and he backs it up, man. He'll talk smack. He'll talk bad about you. He reminds you of that evil guy in wrestling, man. I tell you. He talks smack, but, like, again, he backs it up, man. And he's going to bring it to the table. He's good at all three levels too, man.
So, you know, I've been, you know, I haven't never really been real big on MMA. But, you know, I watch it here and there. But so when we started talking about this, we knew it was coming up this weekend. You know, I started doing some research and I was like, man, these two ladies, it's got a story to it, man.
It's
like
intense.
And I was like, man, that's going to be good. And then, like you said about Covington, like watching just how he is and all the stuff he said, he's one of them guys that makes people dislike him. Yeah, but then he goes out and he does his thing.
Handles business, man.
But Usman, like reading up on him, he a bad dude.
He's a bad dude, man. He's the truth.
So it's like, so I was like, man, like this UFC is gonna be nice. But I also was looking up, like watching how the trash talking that Plant was doing with Alvarez, and like for real, like we need like two TVs side by side watching everything, man. Like we got to figure something out because I want to see these. I want to see all of them.
Anybody who's doing them 5 sticks, Michael Pettis, all y'all, man, we need y'all on deck, man, because it's Christmas time, man. Y'all need to get these 5 sticks together for the BTG, man, because we need 5 sticks and we need both fights on 2 TVs, man.
I definitely do.
Because who needs to pay $70 for both pay-per-views, man? I need to buy some toys for Christmas. I don't know about you. I know that's what I need.
Man, for real.
I mean, come on, man. This is a good weekend to fire up the grill, though, ain't it? You know,
it's a good weekend to get a bottle and some Indies wings and sit back and watch these fights and get lit.
Look at Adam Kent. Adam Kent said he got the setup, man. There you go. Because, you know, we got good football Saturday. We got good fights Saturday night. You can drink and eat until you pass out and then wake up and watch some good NFL.
Yeah, somebody let me know who's getting the fights and will let me and my old lady come kick it.
Come on, man. It's
for real. Me and my old lady come kick it, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good weekend all around the board, man. Like I said, I'm excited about it, man. tonight's gonna be my last night of work, man. So I'm excited about this weekend. I'm gonna rest up and get ready for Saturday myself, man.
Look, man, Thursdays is my day off. I'm off on Thursday, Saturday, Sunday.
Hey,
but tomorrow is my seniority date at work, so I get the day off with pay.
Yeah,
so,
man. Congratulations on that too, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, man. I hit 9 years, man. Tomorrow, man. So hey, I got 4-day. I got 4-day weekend, man. So
that's beautiful, man. You know
I'm turning up tonight.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Because
in the crib, just me and my old lady, man, turning up.
9 years on any job, 9 years doing any job is great, man. So congratulations to you on that, man. Because a lot of us work 2 years and leave, and 2 years and leave, man. The fact that you stayed down.
You start cutting out, bro.
Oh, man, that was a phone call.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but like I said, man, 9 years on the job, man, is definitely great, man. Congratulations to you. You definitely deserve to turn up. I know I owe you a bottle too, man. I ain't seen you.
Yeah, man. I need that, man. I'm trying to go get a bottle tonight.
I hate betting with you, man, because you always get lucky. I don't understand it. I don't understand how you freaking get lucky, man.
All right, we're gonna do this little segment real quick, man. I'm gonna give some couple binge watching shows, man, for some people to check out, man. First off, I mean it's still into season 1, but those of you who have not watched BMF, you need to check BMF out, man.
BMF is tough, man.
Listen, it's based on true events and stuff, but like some of it's gonna be fictional because you can't put everything, but it's based on some true stuff, man. If you haven't seen BMF, I'm not gonna tell you what it's about because I don't want to mess it up, but go check it out. And man, after you watch it, after you start watching it, you are gonna love it, and you'll be ready to finish. You'll be ready to watch the rest of this season and be waiting for a season 2.
Yeah, we don't got a show. We don't got a show for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
so the show's not this week, but BMF is definitely a must see, man. Like I said, I ain't gonna ruin it.
From episode 1.
Start from episode 1. Got
you. I'm gonna give one more. This is a older show, man, that I've watched every episode of. It's called Ray Donovan. If you've never seen Ray Donovan, you need to go check it out. Watch every single season, man. Trust me, I would never put you on a show that isn't that good.
Right.
You will watch Ray Donovan and you will fall in love with this show, man. It is up there. It's up there with the classics. Check it out, man. It's a great show. So,
that's it, man.
Have you ever seen Ray Donovan?
I have, man.
Ray Donovan's great, man. So,
good show, man.
Those of you, man, if you've seen Ray Donovan, man, make comment on here, man, and let me know what you think about it. And those that ain't seen it, man, for real, go check it out, man. It's a good show. But I just wanted to throw a couple shows out there, man, for y'all to check out,
man. You just dropped some jewels on them, man, because anybody who ain't watching BMF, you need to tune in, man. If you need something to watch, your sports, if you ain't into sports or your favorite team that lost, you don't want to check out sports, you just hit them with 2 gems right there, man.
Yeah, man. Like it's, you get bored, ain't nothing on.
Yeah.
Throw it up and trust me. I'm telling them, Jones, you start the show, man. You're gonna be hooked. You'll find yourself saying, I ain't really worried about that Monday night football game. It ain't my team. I'd rather watch the show tonight. You'll find yourself doing that with some of these shows.
Especially BMF, because I'll tell you what, once I get into my BMF, even though I done seen the episode, I'll start watching that and forget all about sports.
Hey, for real. Man, I'm on it like that, bro.
It's that tough, man. You man.
Now check this out, man. Check this out, Jones. This past weekend, I went to a Halloween party. So I'm telling you, I had so much fun that this is how we're going to get into our next segment, the giving back. Man, our giving back goes to the one and only Kelly Hobbs, man. Kelly Hobbs, man, listen, he does this Halloween party every year, man. And when I tell y'all this man does it big for the city, I watched this guy, man. Look, first off, it costs $10 to get in, right? So you got $10 to get in. Then, if you want, you can pay $10 for a raffle ticket. So, the raffle ticket, if your raffle gets drawn, you win all of the door money. So, all the money it costs to get in, if you win the raffle, you win the door money.
So he ain't even making nothing.
So look, and not only that, bro. Every hour on the hour, they doing like giveaway, like they draw, like because not the raffles, not what you pay for the raffle ticket. You get a ticket when you first pay to get in. You hold on to that. It has a number on that ticket. Wow. Your number gets called. You win a gift. Man, I watched this man give away big screen TVs, PS5s.
Those listen to this.
Beer was free all night. Alcohol was free from 9 to 11.
Come on, man.
And food was free from 9 until it was gone.
Come on, man.
But then he also does the best male costume, the best female costume, the best group/couples costume, the best original costume, and the best overall costume. Man, I watched the lady come in and win. She won the best female costume, won a 65-inch flat screen.
Yeah, Kim dressed like Felicia.
Yeah, Kim. Yeah, dressed up as Felicia. So she won a 65-inch screen for winning the best female costume. Then she ends up winning the best overall costume and got a 75-inch flat screen and a PlayStation 5.
Come on, man.
So she walked out of there with a 65-inch, a 75-inch, and a PS5.
Come on, man. One thing about Kelly, man, and me and him have always been friends on the book, man. He doesn't get enough love, man. He's been doing giveaways forever. I'm talking about, I done seen him do raffles giving away cars, TVs, every single football game, basketball game. He's giving away tickets, man. All you do is post what you think the final score of a Monday Night Football game is going to be. He's going to hit you with free tickets, man. He's always been giving back to his people, his community. He holds no punches. I mean, a lot of these people can't afford to go do these things. I can't get these things. He always gives you an opportunity, man. He does so much for free and makes no money, man, just to show people a good time, man. He's definitely a good role model for the city. He definitely sets the bar high, man, for people like us that's coming up, man, on ways of giving back, man. So this segment of giving back to Kelly was past due, man, but I'm glad we're doing it now, man. Definitely salute to you, Kelly, for everything that you're doing, man. We recognize what you're doing, man, and we follow your lead, man. Keep it up, man.
Definitely, man. Salute to you, King. Plus, I'm already over it, man. I've been trying to think of Halloween costumes for next year. I got to come up with something real creative, man, because I'm trying to come in there and show out, bro.
I seen the pictures, man. They was in there. They was in there ready, wasn't they, man?
Oh yeah, man. But
they was ready, man.
Man, my boy Arvid, man, he had an original costume, man, that was fire, man. Well, I mean, I ain't gonna say it was original because I don't know if other people has done it before, but it was dope. He was the movie theater floor. So he had like box of Raisinets stuck to him, popcorn, a cup, like all different kinds of stuff, man. It was fire for real.
Yeah, man. They show out, man. He always has a great party, man. Any kind of parties. He usually does a Halloween party. Then he has a big comedy show. Like anything that he's doing, man, to stamp on it, man, just know it's always going to be good, clean fun. That's why I said, man, dude always shows that. If y'all not friends with him on Facebook, I would advise y'all definitely being friends with him, get to know him, man. He's definitely a great guy, man, who's been putting on for the city for a long time.
Yeah, man. I just recently got hip to him for real.
And, I've been friends with him for a long time, man. He hit me up about March Madness tickets, man. Luckily, I couldn't go, but because I had to work. But he was trying to throw me some March Madness tickets for Big Blue Madness, man. I mean, Big Blue Madness. But yeah, he's always been a giving guy, man.
That's what's up, man. For real, like
definitely.
I just recently became friends with him on the book, so You know, I'm tuned in, checking him out, seeing how he moves and all that. Like he's doing big things, man. But that party that he was through was big time, man.
Definitely an angel, one of the angels in Lexington, man. He definitely shows out, man. So let's get to it, man. In lieu of holiday season, man, you know what really grinds my gears, man, is this new generation don't know nothing about holiday etiquette. So that's where me and Ike is here to help you guys. Holiday season's coming up. We're going to keep it like it's the whole way. So first things first, man, don't go to nobody's house uninvited. Thanksgiving's coming up. Don't come knock on my door if I ain't told you to come, because you're going to be left standing outside.
Ain't even got to be a holiday. Don't show up to my door unannounced.
Come on, man.
Like, I don't know what to do it, man. You don't show up to people's house. You don't know what anybody got going on at their home or anything.
This generation, man, these boys is wild. Don't bring uninvited guests to the Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, yeah. Just don't bring that to anywhere. If I invite you over my crib and you come, don't just show up with somebody. Call me first and be like, hey, is it cool if I bring so-and-so? You don't just bring somebody to something that
they just make it a whole they just make a whole awkward situation, don't they, man?
Yeah. Because now what if I had just enough food for a certain amount of people and then you done brought somebody extra?
Now I got to embarrass you and your friend to tell both of y'all can't eat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? See, so don't put yourself in that situation, people. You know, let people know if you're bringing somebody, because if we invite you, we expect it just to be you. And last but not least, man, for the people who don't cook, who everybody likes to bring something for Thanksgiving. If you don't cook, that's okay. Go buy a cake, go buy a pie. But one thing you do not bring to Thanksgiving, is a Jell-O salad. Don't bring no Jell-O salad. You know you can't cook. Don't bring no Jell-O salad. I don't want no Jell-O. I don't want no salad. I don't want Jell-O. I don't want a salad. I don't want the two mixed together. Don't bring it to no Thanksgiving dinner, because we will talk about you.
A Jell-O salad. Boy, I can't wait for Thanksgiving dinner, man.
I can't wait for Thanksgiving dinner, but don't come through there with that, because I'm going to talk about you. You ain't going to be wanting to stay for dinner after that. I don't know why that's been a hot commodity for Thanksgiving. I don't know who's cooking that, but whoever's made it a hot commodity, shame on you. Jell-O salad should not be on the table for Thanksgiving. Don't do it.
You know what don't touch my plate?
What's that?
Any pork.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, keep that pork on somewhere, man. I don't mess with none of that pork.
Well, you know,
and I don't do greens either.
I love greens, man.
I ain't never liked greens.
Well, you know what, man? If you're trying to work on your health, that's something you really need to get into, because dark greens are good for you. Greens, Brussels sprouts, that's something you need to get into. But I'm agreeing with you on the pork.
I just don't like greens.
I agree with you on the pork, man. Give me a turkey, but I'd rather have my turkey fried. And for y'all people that's making turkey, I love fried turkey, man. Don't come with no dry turkey, and don't let this be your first time. Don't wait till the day before Thanksgiving to make it your first time making a turkey. That ain't the time that you.
Turkey gonna turn out looking like Will Smith on Fresh Prince.
Come on, man. Look like it done got some of that green stuff the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had. We don't need that at the table. We don't need it.
Yeah.
You know, so we're gonna give y'all some more jewels to help y'all be ready for Thanksgiving on Every Spoken Minds up into the holidays, man. Because we're gonna help y'all out. We want y'all to go inside and be eating, not standing outside licking the window.
Yeah. Hey, look, before we go, man, for real, like I said, if you've seen Ray Donovan, man, put your input in these comments, man. I want to know what you think about that. Or the BMF. If you're watching BMF, let me know what you're thinking about that, man. Yo.
Yeah, drop something in the comments, man. It's so much I wanted to say about the shows, but I don't want to ruin it, man.
That the only thing I'm gonna say is I hope Lamar don't go nowhere, man, because I trips off him, bro.
Yeah, hey, man. He's something else, man. I don't want it to rain. I'm gonna just say I got my umbrella, man.
You know, he's actually like from like England, like he's British and shit. Like,
man, he's killing that road, man. He's killing it.
Man.
He's killing that road.
Killing it.
from England, and you can't even tell the accent, man. He is killing that road, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's some
He's
good
something
stuff,
else,
man.
He's got a promising acting career after this role, because he really looks like, I ain't gonna ruin it for anybody, but he's definitely killing it right now. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Literally killing it.
We're gonna have a lot to talk about next week, man. After these big fights this weekend, after UK bust up Duke, you know.
After UK bust Duke, 49ers beat the Cardinals. We got a lot to talk about.
49ers beat the Cardinals.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, you just said we had a lot to talk about. I'm just saying, man, you know, all my team's gonna win this week.
What we betting the bottle back?
We're just gonna wait for next week for that. Wait for next week, man. Let's wait for next week, man.
Hey, man, look, for real, for y'all, man, go to the YouTube channel and subscribe, comment, like, and share, man. It don't take no time. Even if you can't watch the shows, man, like maybe you too busy to watch the show next week or this week, just hit the share. Somebody else on your friends list on Facebook might want to see it. You might be hitting them to something that they ain't seen. They might enjoy it. So just give us a share and give us the like. Even if you ain't watching it, hit the like button.
Like, comment, share, man. If you can't catch us on Thursday, man, catch us on Friday, catch us on Saturday. We always dropping jewels that you need for the rest of the week, just not that day. So,
yeah, man. And
like, comment, share, man.
And, you know, check out the other shows also, man. We got the Monday night show.
We give y'all good info, man. For y'all that's sitting at the break room, lonely, thinking like, man, I wish I could talk sports. Tune in to Spoken Minds, man. We giving you all the ammo you need to be that guy at the break room at your job, man.
Yeah, like I said, check out the Monday night show. The Monday night show is a great one. And every week before Spoken Minds, man, Jones and Hot Dog, man.
We got the overtime special, man. We got a lot going on, man. We're gonna give y'all all the latest in all the sports, man, coming up.
Oh, and with the NBA being back, you know, Q and them got their show back up.
Q got the latest, man. So if you want to be that guy, if you want to be the most popular guy at your job, man, with all the sports info, man, tune in to BTG. Tune into our whole lineup, man. We giving you all the sports y'all need, man.
And if you want to be on the show, hit us up, man. We would love to have, like, for real, it don't matter who you are. Hit us up. We would love to have you on the show. We would love to be able to go back and forth with you. You know, it's always some good stuff.
We'll definitely get it on. Somebody was calling. We'll put y'all on the show, man. So definitely tune in and come on the show.
Yeah, but you know, that's it for the show today, fellas, man, and ladies. But we'll catch y'all next week, man.
Y'all know what it is.
We out, man. Big 400. Let's get it.